What if every single meal you eat holds the power to shape your future? Imagine that in the quiet moments when you decide what to put on your plate, you are not just feeding your hunger, you are making a choice that echoes in your energy, your mood, and your very life. This is not just about food, it is about control, about reclaiming your body and mind from the chaos of daily life. The truth is, many people drift through their days without realizing that their health depends on these small, seemingly ordinary decisions. But what if you could wake up tomorrow feeling lighter, more focused, and truly alive? What if the fatigue, the aches, and the frustration with your body were not permanent? This is the promise that lies in understanding the impact of what you eat, and that promise is yours to claim. Your health is the foundation of your dreams. Without it, everything else, your ambitions, your relationships, your happiness feels fragile, like a house built on sand. You might have tried diets before, promises of quick fixes that never last. But this is different. This is about power and awareness. When you see food for what it really is, information for your body, you begin to see yourself differently. The food you choose either builds you up or breaks you down, and knowing this is a gift. It gives you permission to take charge, to be the architect of your own well-being. Imagine stepping into your days with energy that doesn't fade, with a mind that stays sharp, and a body that moves freely and joyfully. That transformation starts with awareness, the simple act of realizing how deeply your diet affects you. Every cell in your body responds to what you eat. This is not abstract science, it's your life. It determines your immunity, your strength to fight stress, your ability to recover from setbacks. When you nourish yourself wisely, you build resilience. When you don't, you invite disease, exhaustion, and pain. This knowledge is both a challenge and an invitation. It challenges you to face the truth honestly, without excuses. It invites you to choose courage over comfort, transformation over stagnation. The reward? A future where you wake up excited for the day, not weighed down by your body's silent cries for help. If you stay with me through this journey, you will uncover how different diets shape your health in ways you may never have imagined. You will learn to see food as a tool for healing, strength, and vitality. And most importantly, you will realize that change is not only possible, it is within your reach right now. The power to transform your health is in your hands in every decision you make. This is your moment to start building a life fueled by choice, courage, and hope. Are you ready to take that first step? Many people live trapped in a cycle without realizing it, caught in the grip of convenience and quick fixes that promise ease but deliver exhaustion. The typical diet many fall into is filled with processed foods, laden with hidden sugars and harmful fats disguised as comfort. It's a diet that feeds temporary cravings but starves the body of real nourishment. This way of eating doesn't just affect your waistline, it triggers deep, unseen damage. Chronic inflammation begins silently, the root of many modern illnesses. Energy dips unpredictably, and mental fog creeps in without warning. This is not weakness. It is a consequence, a wake-up call to your body pleading for change. There is a quiet tragedy in how this diet dulls the light inside you. The foods designed for instant gratification are also the ones that sap your vitality, dragging you further from the life you want. But knowing this truth doesn't leave you helpless. It lights a fire. It ignites a fierce desire for freedom. To break free means rejecting the false comfort and stepping into discomfort, the discomfort of change. Yet, it is in that discomfort where real power is born. Every time you resist a craving, you strengthen your will. Every time you choose whole, real food over empty calories, you reclaim a piece of yourself lost to neglect. Your body is wired for health, for movement, and for energy. When you fuel it with processed foods, you disrupt this delicate system. But it is never too late to repair. The body holds an incredible capacity to heal when given the right tools. The science behind this is clear. What you eat affects your inflammation levels, your immune response, and even your brain function. You can't outrun poor nutrition with willpower alone. The battle is won or lost at the table. This is why what you choose to eat is the most radical act of self-care you can perform. It is a declaration that your body deserves more than mere survival, it deserves thriving. Imagine breaking the chains of poor diet habits and reclaiming control over your health. Imagine waking up with steady energy, free from the crash and burn cycles that drain your spirit. The power to make this vision real exists inside you, waiting to be unleashed. This is not about following strict rules or punishing yourself for past choices. It's about making peace with your body and fueling it with respect. Every bite of nourishing food sends a signal of care, signaling your cells to repair, renew, and flourish. This shift transforms your entire outlook, your confidence grows, your mind clears, and your spirit lifts. There is a deep psychological truth here. Change happens when your desire to improve outweighs your fear of discomfort. The longer you ignore the impact of your diet, the more you allow your health to slip away piece by piece. But when you confront this honestly, you take the first step toward reclaiming your life. It requires courage to say no to old patterns and yes to new possibilities. Courage to trust that your body can heal and that you can guide it there. This choice is not a momentary decision, but a daily commitment. A commitment to yourself, to your future, and to the endless potential locked inside you. You have the strength to rewrite your story. It starts with understanding the hidden dangers of what you eat. From this place of clarity, transformation becomes inevitable. The power lies within your grasp, ready to reshape your body, your mind, and your life. Every meal is your chance to choose health, vitality, and freedom. This is your turning point. Embrace it with unwavering resolve. Your body, your life, your future depend on it. There is a profound shift that occurs when you move beyond mere survival and begin to feed your body with the rich abundance of nature. A plant-based diet is not a sacrifice, it is an act of radical empowerment. When you fill your plate with vibrant fruits, leafy greens, nuts, and whole grains, you are sending a powerful message to your cells. You are worthy of vitality, strength, and renewal. This way of eating unlocks a reservoir of energy that many never knew existed. It reduces the burden of inflammation and detoxifies the body at its core. This is nourishment in its purest form, a gift from the earth that your body is designed to thrive on. The impact of choosing plants over processed foods extends beyond physical health. It rewires your mental clarity and emotional resilience. Imagine the fog lifting from your mind, the heaviness in your chest replaced by lightness. Science reveals how plant-based nutrition floods your system with antioxidants and phytonutrients that protect and rejuvenate your brain cells. This is not wishful thinking. It is biology, the undeniable connection between what you eat and how you think, feel, and move through the world. When you nourish your body this way, you open a door to sharper focus, deeper calm, and a steadier mood. Choosing a plant-based diet is a declaration of self-respect and deep care. It requires courage to shift away from the habits that have shaped your life. It asks you to confront cravings and societal norms, to redefine what comfort means. But this discomfort is temporary, while the transformation is lasting. Every meal you choose plants over processed food strengthens your resolve and solidifies a new identity, one of health, vitality, and empowerment. This choice cultivates a growing awareness that your body is not your enemy, it is your ally, ready to heal and flourish when given the right fuel. This transformation challenges the illusion that health requires extremes or deprivation. It shows you that true nourishment is abundant and fulfilling. The richness of colors and flavors from whole foods nourishes not only your body but your soul. It teaches gratitude for the simple yet profound gifts of nature. This gratitude deepens your connection to yourself and the world around you, creating a cycle of respect and healing. You begin to see food not as a source of stress or guilt, but as a powerful tool for rebuilding your strength and reclaiming your life. The psychological shift here is critical. Your brain learns to crave what fuels it best. Your body sends signals of satisfaction and balance instead of distress and cravings. You learn to listen, to honor your hunger and fullness cues, and to embrace food as medicine. This mindful connection transforms eating from a battle to a celebration. The process rewires your mindset, replacing self-sabotage with self-compassion. The power to choose this path belongs entirely to you. It is a daily act of courage, a testament to your commitment to yourself. You are capable of profound change. The path of nourishment is a journey inward, a reclaiming of the respect and love your body deserves. This choice plants seeds of transformation that grow stronger each day. You hold the power to heal, to energize, and to thrive. The next bite you take can be the first step toward a life bursting with vitality and purpose. Choose abundance. Choose life. Choose use. There is a transformative strength in learning to trust your body in ways you may have never before imagined. Embracing a low-carb or ketogenic way of eating is not simply about cutting out foods, it is about unlocking a new source of energy deep within you. When you shift from relying on quick sugars and starches to using fat as fuel, your body becomes a finely tuned machine. This metabolic change stabilizes your energy, sharpens your focus, and steadies your emotions. It invites you to experience a kind of mental clarity and physical endurance that many spend their lives searching for but rarely find. This is the power of fueling your body differently, of rewiring how your cells produce energy. The science behind this is undeniable. Your body is capable of adapting, of finding strength in fat where once it relied on unstable sources. This shift is not about deprivation, it is about empowerment. It means breaking free from the endless cycles of energy crashes and cravings that steal your confidence and joy. When your body burns fat, you access a nearly limitless energy reserve, enabling you to push further, think clearer, and recover faster. This way of eating demands courage because it challenges everything you thought you knew about food and energy. But true courage is not absence of fear, it is the willingness to step into the unknown for the sake of growth. Your mind will be tested. Old habits will beckon, promising comfort and familiarity. Yet, every time you choose to honor this new path, you affirm your commitment to your own transformation. This process strengthens not only your metabolism but your spirit. It builds resilience that goes beyond the physical. You begin to feel a quiet power welling up inside, a confidence rooted in the knowledge that you are mastering your biology, not being mastered by it. This empowerment ripples out into every part of your life, reminding you that you hold the keys to change in your own hands. The psychological impact of this metabolic shift reaches far beyond the physical benefits. As your brain receives a steady supply of clean energy, your thoughts become sharper and more focused. Anxiety and mood swings lessen because your body no longer battles constant blood sugar fluctuations. This steadiness cultivates emotional resilience. It fosters a mindset capable of facing challenges with calm and clarity rather than chaos and fatigue. When your internal environment stabilizes, so does your ability to make decisions aligned with your highest good. This stability is not a luxury, it is a necessity for sustained transformation. Choosing this path is a declaration of self-mastery. It requires patience and self-compassion because change is never linear. There will be moments of doubt, moments where old cravings feel overwhelming. But these moments do not define you. What defines you is your unwavering return to the commitment you have made to yourself. Each meal prepared with intention, each moment of resistance, builds momentum toward a stronger, healthier you. The journey is yours alone, and it is sacred. You are not simply changing what you eat, you are changing how you live. Within you lies the power to transform your energy, your mind, your life. This choice to fuel your body differently opens a door to freedom, a freedom from the chains of reactive eating, from the endless pursuit of fleeting satisfaction. It invites you to become the architect of your own vitality, to live a life marked by clarity, strength, and unstoppable momentum. This path is challenging, but it is also profoundly rewarding. Your body waits with open arms, ready to rise. You are ready. Understanding how intermittent fasting impacts your health unlocks a profound power within you, a power to reset, renew, and reclaim control over your body's natural rhythms. This approach is not about punishment or restriction. It is about honoring the intelligence that already exists within you. When you allow your body to rest from constant digestion, you open a gateway to deep cellular repair, enhanced mental clarity, and heightened energy. Fasting is a natural state, one that humanity has experienced for millennia, and reconnecting with it awakens dormant strength and resilience you may have forgotten you possess. Fasting initiates processes in your body that cleanse and rejuvenate. Autophagy, the natural mechanism by which your cells recycle damaged components, is activated during these periods of pause. This is not just a biological process, it is a metaphor for life. It teaches you that rest is necessary for growth, that letting go of the old makes space for the new. When you give yourself permission to fast, you honor the sacred balance between effort and recovery. You break free from the endless consumption cycle and invite your body to heal from within. This balance is the foundation of lasting vitality. The psychological benefits of fasting are just as profound as the physical. It cultivates discipline, focus, and a powerful sense of self-mastery. Every moment of hunger is a challenge met with awareness and choice, rather than impulse. This practice rewires your brain to resist instant gratification, building mental strength that spills over into every area of your life. You learn that discomfort is temporary, and that beyond it lies growth. This realization fuels confidence, inspiring you to face other challenges with calm resolve. Fasting becomes a tool of empowerment, transforming not just your body, but your mindset. Embracing fasting shifts your relationship with food from one of dependency to one of respect and intention. You begin to see eating not as a constant need, but as a conscious act of nourishment. This shift dissolves unhealthy patterns, emotional eating, mindless snacking, and the urge to eat out of boredom or stress. Instead, you become attuned to your true hunger signals, responding only when your body genuinely requires fuel. This awareness deepens your connection to yourself, fostering a powerful cycle of trust and self-care. You realize that your body is wise, capable, and deserving of your respect. This path demands courage because it asks you to confront discomfort and uncertainty. But within this challenge lies transformation. You are learning to master impulses, to pause and choose thoughtfully rather than react. This daily practice of choice builds momentum toward lasting change. It reminds you that you are not a passive observer of your health, but the active creator. Your body is a reflection of your choices, and each fast is a declaration of your commitment to vitality and life. This is not a short-term experiment. It is a lifelong invitation to power. The power to heal and renew lies within your grasp. Every moment you embrace fasting, you participate in a profound act of self-love and respect. You activate the natural intelligence of your body, inviting health and longevity to flourish. This choice roots you in strength, clarity, and purpose. It is a beacon, guiding you toward a life unburdened by fatigue, inflammation, and imbalance. You hold this power now. Choose it fiercely. Choose it boldly. Your future self will thank you. The choices you make every day about what you consume have a ripple effect far beyond the moment they are made. When you embrace mindful eating, you begin to reclaim sovereignty over your health and your life. This practice demands presence, attention, and deep respect for your body's needs. It transforms eating from an unconscious routine into a powerful ritual of self-care. Mindful eating connects you to the sensations of hunger and fullness, to the textures and flavors of real food, and to the gratitude for nourishment. It reclaims food's role as a source of healing, not just fuel or distraction. Mindful eating teaches you to listen deeply to the signals your body sends, to the emotions that arise around food, and to the motivations that drive your choices. This awareness breaks the cycle of mindless consumption and emotional eating. Instead of reacting to cravings or stress, you begin to respond with intention. This shift rewires your brain, strengthening the pathways of self-control and self-compassion. It empowers you to make choices that serve your highest good, rather than momentary desires. This process is not about perfection. It is about progress, about building a relationship with food that honors your worth and potential. Each bite becomes an opportunity to practice presence. When you slow down, you give your body the chance to signal satisfaction before overconsumption occurs. This simple act of slowing releases tension and cultivates a deeper connection with yourself. It transforms eating from a source of anxiety or guilt into a moment of peace and empowerment. As you become more attuned to your body, cravings lose their control over you. You start to recognize the difference between true hunger and emotional triggers, reclaiming your power over food rather than allowing food to control you. The psychology behind mindful eating reveals that much of what drives our eating habits lies beneath conscious awareness. By bringing these patterns into the light, you dissolve their power. Awareness is the first step to transformation. It breaks the autopilot and invites choice. This choice is a daily act of courage, a commitment to living fully and authentically. It requires patience because old habits die slowly, but it also promises deep reward, a body that feels alive, a mind that feels clear, and a spirit that feels free. Choosing mindfulness with your diet also reconnects you with your inner strength. It builds resilience not through deprivation, but through understanding. You learn to respect your limits and to honor your body's signals without judgment. This respect fosters self-love, which is the cornerstone of lasting health. When you treat yourself with kindness and awareness, your relationship with food evolves naturally. You become the guardian of your own well-being, the steward of your energy and vitality. This is not a fleeting change, it is a transformation of your entire approach to health. It creates momentum that ripples into every area of your life, inspiring confidence, balance, and peace. The power to heal your relationship with food and your body lies within you now. Embrace it with fierce determination. Your journey toward mindful eating is a journey toward freedom, strength, and a life lived with purpose. Every meal is your chance to step fully into the power of choice. You are capable, you are worthy, and this moment is yours. Choose to rise. True transformation in health is never about fleeting trends or quick fixes. It is about cultivating a lifelong commitment to the choices that honor your body's deepest needs. When you embrace balance in your diet, you are not settling for mediocrity, you are claiming the wisdom to nourish yourself fully without extremes. Balance is the foundation of sustainability. It teaches you that freedom lies not in restriction, but in harmony. This harmony is a dance between nourishment and enjoyment, discipline and compassion, science and intuition. It is where true vitality is born. Balance demands that you listen not only to the voices of fad diets or external pressures, but to the quiet wisdom inside you. Your body knows what it needs to thrive. When you learn to trust that inner guidance, you break free from confusion and doubt. You move away from the exhausting cycle of guilt and self-judgment toward a place of acceptance and empowerment. This shift rewires your mindset, replacing scarcity thinking with abundance. You realize that health is not a destination, but a dynamic state, ever-changing, adaptable, and deeply personal. The power of balanced eating lies in its ability to create resilience. It builds a foundation strong enough to withstand life's inevitable challenges without crumbling into old patterns. You no longer seek perfection but progress. You allow room for indulgence without losing sight of your goals. This flexibility is not weakness. It is strength. It is the courage to show up for yourself every day, even when the path is difficult or uncertain. This courage transforms you from a passive participant in your health to an active architect of your life. When you choose balance, you reclaim joy in the act of eating. Food becomes a source of pleasure, connection, and celebration, rather than stress or anxiety. This joy nurtures your emotional well-being, which is inseparable from physical health. You begin to understand that nourishing your soul is as important as nourishing your body. This awareness deepens your commitment to self-care. It fuels your motivation to make choices that serve your whole being. In this way, balanced eating becomes a radical act of self-love and respect. This approach ignites a powerful psychological shift. You learn to honor your cravings without being controlled by them. You listen to your hunger and fullness cues with kindness and patience. This mindful awareness creates a feedback loop of trust between you and your body. It strengthens your confidence to make decisions that align with your values and goals. You become resilient not only in body but in spirit, capable of navigating life's complexities with grace and strength. Balance also teaches humility, the recognition that you are human, imperfect, and growing. It invites you to embrace each moment as an opportunity to learn and evolve. This mindset frees you from the paralysis of all or nothing thinking. It empowers you to take consistent steps forward, no matter how small. Each meal, each choice, each breath becomes a building block in the foundation of your health. You are creating a life defined by vitality, freedom, and purpose. This power is yours now. Embrace balance not as a limitation but as liberation. It is the key to unlocking a future filled with strength, clarity, and unwavering confidence. Choose this path with intention and courage. Your body, mind, and soul deserve nothing less. You are ready. You are worthy. Step fully into your power and live the life you were meant to live. The path to vibrant health is deeply personal, yet it is also profoundly interconnected with the choices you make each day. Understanding how plant-based nutrition influences your well-being invites you to tap into a source of life that is abundant, pure, and healing. Choosing a diet rich in whole, plant-based foods is not a sacrifice, it is an act of radical self-respect. It honors the intelligence of nature and the wisdom embedded within your own body. This decision is a commitment to nurturing yourself from the inside out, fueling your cells with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that ignite your vitality and protect you from harm. Plant-based nutrition is a gateway to clarity, mental, emotional, and physical. The abundance of fiber, phytonutrients, and healthy fats found in plants supports your body's natural detoxification systems. It calms inflammation, balances hormones, and stabilizes blood sugar. This balance is not just biochemical. It translates into a calm mind, steady moods, and an energized spirit. Your body is designed to thrive on this nourishment, and when you align with it, you unlock a powerful momentum toward healing and longevity. This alignment is a declaration of your worthiness to live fully and healthily. Choosing a plant-based path requires courage because it challenges societal norms and personal habits. It asks you to look beyond convenience and familiarity toward what truly sustains you. Yet, this challenge is also an invitation, a call to awaken your consciousness to the impact of your choices. Every meal becomes a chance to reconnect with your purpose, your values, and the future you want to create. This mindful decision-making cultivates resilience. It builds strength not through deprivation, but through empowerment. You are not giving up. You are gaining control, freedom, and a renewed sense of possibility. The psychological power of plant-based nutrition lies in its ability to restore harmony within. It fosters a sense of lightness and freedom from the heaviness that processed and animal-based foods can impose on your system. This lightness is more than physical, it is emotional and spiritual. You begin to feel unburdened, more connected to your true self, and capable of facing life's challenges with grace and courage. This is not an abstract ideal, it is a lived experience that comes from aligning your actions with your deepest truths. As your body heals and your mind sharpens, your motivation deepens. You no longer view food merely as fuel, but as medicine, as a tool to optimize your potential. This shift empowers you to move beyond temporary fixes and quick results towards sustainable transformation. It anchors you in a commitment that is both practical and deeply inspiring. You become the steward of your own health, capable of making choices that support your long-term well-being and happiness. This journey is not about perfection, it is about progress, presence, and purpose. It invites you to listen to your body's signals, to experiment, and to learn with kindness and patience. You build a foundation of trust that carries you through moments of doubt and difficulty. The strength you cultivate here is lasting because it is rooted in awareness and respect, not fear or guilt. Your choices become expressions of love for your body, your mind, and your future.
Sure.
This power is within you now, waiting to be claimed. Embrace the healing potential of plant-based nutrition with open arms and a fierce heart. Let it guide you toward a life of clarity, strength, and unstoppable momentum. You are ready. You are capable. Step into this power and transform your health from the inside out. The power to transform your health lies not only in what you put on your plate, but in understanding how your body responds to those choices. Recognizing the profound impact of different diets empowers you to take control of your well-being with intention and clarity. Each dietary path carries unique benefits and challenges, and embracing this truth is the first step toward authentic transformation. It requires humility to accept that no single approach is perfect for everyone, and strength to explore what truly resonates with your body and spirit. This openness cultivates freedom, a freedom to choose consciously, without guilt or confusion. When you allow yourself to deeply connect with your body's signals, you build an unshakable foundation of trust. This trust fuels a cycle of positive change, as you learn to honor your hunger, your cravings, and your need for nourishment in a balanced way. Your body is your most loyal ally, always communicating what it needs to thrive. Listening without judgment strengthens this bond, dissolving inner conflicts and replacing them with peace. The act of eating becomes an act of self-love, a daily affirmation that you deserve care, vitality, and respect. Understanding how different diets influence your health also challenges you to confront old beliefs and habits. It shines a light on patterns that may have held you back, whether that's an addiction to processed foods, emotional eating, or rigid restrictions that create more harm than good. Awareness of these patterns is liberating because it transforms resistance into choice. You begin to dismantle the barriers that have prevented you from reaching your full potential. This process is not linear or easy, but every step forward is a victory, a declaration that you will no longer be defined by limitations. Embracing this journey with courage deepens your resilience. It builds the mental and emotional strength required to face cravings, setbacks, and social pressures without losing sight of your goals. This resilience is born from a clear sense of purpose, a vision of the life you want to create through your health. When your motivation is rooted in this vision, temporary discomfort becomes a catalyst for growth. You learn to welcome challenges as opportunities to strengthen your willpower and reaffirm your commitment to self-care. As you continue to explore what fuels you best, you develop a profound sense of agency. You reclaim your power to shape your health story with every bite, every meal, and every choice. This empowerment creates momentum that touches every area of your life, boosting confidence, improving mood, and igniting passion for your dreams. Health ceases to be a distant goal and becomes a daily lived experience, rich with energy and possibility. The transformation you seek is within reach. It begins with a single choice made consciously and courageously. Choose to honor your body's wisdom. Choose to nourish yourself with intention. Choose to break free from confusion and embrace clarity. This is your moment to rise, to own your power, and to create the life you deserve. You are ready. You are capable. Step boldly into your health and let every choice reflect the strength and beauty within you.